Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video, I'm going to talk to you about how you can learn faster, quicker, and get better results. Stay tuned. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Ryan Weber with Ryan Weber Training. We are back with another episode. Man! Good morning. Spent a lot of time just gathering my thoughts and reading and learning, and you're going to see how this is really going to play into this video, hence why I'm doing it today. So in this video, I'm going to set a little bit of context first. So, you got to kind of focus for a second. Let me explain it, give you the details, and be able to walk away at the end of this video. You're going to have something tangible, something you can use right now. Common sense or not, depending on your experience, this will be valuable. Okay, so here we go. We live in a society that's like a McDonald's society. Everybody wants everything right now. They don't want to wait. You want to pull up to a drive-through window, get your food. You want to take a pill, you want to lose weight. You want to take a pill, you want to be smarter. Everybody just wants things now. They want things instantly. Well, life experience will show us we have to learn if we want to personally grow and develop ourselves. I do a lot with physical fitness and mindset, spirituality, confidence. This is applicable to everything: business, relationships, fat loss, spirituality, making money. Whatever you want, whatever you're trying to do, whatever you're trying to become better at, you have to try to find ways to get there quicker. Now, we live in the age of the internet and YouTube and social media and online education. There are so many things that we have at our fingertips that allow us to search and get answers so much quicker than what our parents were used to, okay? You don't necessarily have to pick up and drive all the way across the country to work with somebody or fly around the world to work with somebody. You can simply get online and do a Skype meeting, do a Zoom meeting. You can contact them through social media. You can learn and talk to people at the ease of an internet connection and a couple of buttons, microphone, video camera, whatever you got. It is cheap. It is a simple investment, but you can learn so much. You can get so much further ahead. Now, I definitely think that education system is a good thing and going to college is a good thing. However, what they teach you in college in the standard conventional education system isn't always what I think people need to really personally develop themselves and set themselves up for success as they move on and continue to grow in their lives. I think a lot of people, when they're done with school, we're so just done with the horrible experience, they think, okay, I don't want to learn anymore, I'm over it. And I don't blame them, because school for the most part is extremely boring unless you find something you're very passionate in. So passion is also going to be very important. You'll learn about that later too. My whole point is going to be what the first point is going to be all about. So I'm going to suggest five things that will help you support in learning quicker, learning faster, and then doing things at a much higher rate of speed and success. The first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to get a coach or a mentor, okay? You want to get somebody who has already done what you're trying to do and knows maybe a little bit about it. So, like I said, college is a great way to get educated. Policemen, firemen, doctors, nurses, lawyers. You need to have engineers. You need to have people like that go to college and learn the systems and the processes. But I tell you what, because I've been a fireman for quite a while, almost 2 decades, and as soon as you get out of school, they teach you one thing, but the actual experience of doing it is entirely different. So my first day in the job, I can tell you guys stories, and I'm not going to for this video because I want to keep things short, but I was blown away about what I read in the books and actually doing the job. It's kind of like, wait a second, I read about this, but the actual experience of doing it, I was not prepared my first couple of calls. And it was fun, it was exciting, I wanted to be there, so I had that going for me. But the men and the women who supported me the first several years, I owe a lot of, success and gratitude to them for showing me what to do. And that's in anything I do. The person who taught me about health and fitness when I was 19 years old, walked into the gym for the first time. Huge, intimidating bodybuilder. I was scared out of my mind, but the guy was so freaking knowledgeable. He knew things, not just about the body, but about spirituality, about mindset and development. He was teaching me things I didn't even realize he was teaching me. He was coaching me in a way that set me up for success in everything that I do, up until this point in my life, and still continuing and progressing. Now, that person's passed on, God rest his soul. He was amazing, but I had an awesome coach. I've had awesome mentors along the way. In my competing career, in the IFBB, my coach, he is freaking awesome. We align together really well. We share the same ideas and principles in a lot of different things. And I stick with him, even though I've been asked to go with other teams and other coaches, but I stick with my guy because I know he knows what I'm talking about. And we're going to talk about that later on too. So the first thing I suggest you guys, if you want to learn something quicker, is get a coach. Number two, good coaches have a coach. So I just mentioned, I have a coach. I have mentors. I'm a teacher. I'm a coach. You want to learn from somebody who's also going to be an amazing student themselves. If somebody thinks that they've learned something, they've kind of arrived, and it's the end-all, be-all, and I know it all, run. Run away. That person is going to drag you down. In life, you're either moving forwards or you're moving backwards. So good coaches also have amazing coaches, and they're amazing students at the same time. Suggestion number three, do everything your coach tells you to do until you realize they have no idea what they're talking about. Let me explain. So you hear Bob Proctor, who's someone who I study in depth, Joseph Murphy, someone who I study in depth. Both of these guys, Bob's still alive, Joe's not. But they talk a lot about mindset and the power of the subconscious and how we think and how our paradigms, our collective thoughts in our mind shape the reality of our life, okay? These guys both had amazing mentors, amazing students, and amazing mentors who were amazing students, and they taught them. And Bob says it all the time. He goes, listen, I was told to learn and do everything I possibly can, learn from this person until they show me they don't know what they're talking about. And he says, fortunately, all of his mentors never showed him, they didn't know what they were talking about. Now, some of the ideas are going to be foreign. Some of the things they're reading, learning, doing, what you observe might be very outside of the box, but what you have to do is you have to look at that person, look at the overall quality and the image of that person, and if they are a replica or an example of what you're searching for in your life and what you want, what you're trying to achieve, chances are they know what they're talking about. So learn from them until the point they show you they don't know what they're talking about. Suggestion number four, and I kind of touched on it before, you want to learn from somebody who can prove to you they have the goods, they have the knowledge, they have the resources, they have been there, done that. Most importantly, you want to learn from somebody who you like, whom you're in alignment with. What I mean by alignment is what I talked about before as well. You share the same ideas and principles. You both want the same thing. It's not going to be exactly the same, but you know, like you know, there's no doubt in your mind, this person knows what they're talking about. Okay, the person knows what they're talking about. Now, as you're trying to learn everything you possibly can from this person and be like this person, because you should want to be like this person, you should not want to be a carbon copy of this person. So it's like training wheels. When you first get on a bike and you're trying to ride your bike into two tires and you got the training wheels. The training wheels are there to teach you to ride down that center straight path and to create balance and momentum. And over time, you'll start to do that. When you're able to ride into two bicycle wheels without using the training wheels, you've arrived, you've gotten to that level. So everybody does that. When they ride a bike, everyone rides the bike the same way. So it's the same thing when you're learning something in life. You want to learn, you're going to be a good way to learn. You're going to learn things the same way, but you don't have to be the exact same person. Everybody rides a different type of bike. They have a different style of bike. Be your own style of person. Be your own style individual. Have your own thoughts. Think for yourself, but know you've had an amazing mentor to learn from in the process. And the last thing, guys, is going to be confidence and enthusiasm. Look, it is so easy to BS people in a sales video, to BS people in a sales presentation, maybe to look good, to put on this front and this egocentric personality and persona of who you want people to think you are. But the proof is in the pudding. The more time you spend from this person, maybe the more videos you watch, the more you read from this person, the more you're in this person's presence, you're going to realize, is this person the real deal or not? Do they really have confidence? Do they have passion? Do they have enthusiasm for what they're teaching you? Because look, you're going to get to a point, and this is going to be a good thing, where you're going to get stuck. Something is going to happen, okay? If all this person can do is just kind of teach you from a script, like a carbon copy of somebody else, when you reach this point and you get stuck, they're not going to know what to do. And if they don't know what to do, and they can't give you the wisdom and the guidance to help you push beyond the point where you're stuck, how are you going to learn? Now, life experience is the best teacher. We actually learn more from our failures. Okay, it sounds counterintuitive, but my whole point is this. A good example I can give you is I was training a guy for a competition, okay? I've done 30 plus competitions. I compete on a pro level, travel around the country. I do well. I'm very blessed. Thank you, Jesus. We got to a point with my client. He had gained 25 pounds in the off season, and it was a coaching program I put him through. The guy did phenomenal. He listened to everything I said. He got bigger. He was more confident. He was getting compliments. when we went to lose the weight, that weight wasn't coming off. He had the spare tire around his midsection. The traditional ways of bringing somebody into a bodybuilding show, trying to cut and prep this person for competition, was not working. So at that point, that's when, push really came to shove. Do I know what I'm talking about? I completely changed his diet. I completely changed his training. I did something very outside of the box with this gentleman. He will tell you, and hopefully you get to meet him in an interview soon, but we got him results like that as soon as we changed everything. He was really, really nervous when I was telling him what to do because it was so different. It wasn't like any other competition he had prepped for before. But the point is this: we came into a problem, a big problem. We had like 3 weeks to go and we just weren't in that right spot. So in a matter of 3-4 weeks time, we got him in one of the best shapes and conditioning of his life. Not only was he 10 pounds bigger, which is a really tough thing to do as a natural athlete from year to year. And this guy, he worked his butt off, but he was 10 pounds bigger. He had better shape, better posing, and he just came in looking freaking awesome and so confident, so confident. It was so cool to kind of see how this guy was just empowered. And it was crazy. He's like, wow, like this really worked. He trusted me in the process. I knew what I was doing. I was able to coach him through that. But I knew, because I'm passionate, I have confidence, I'm enthusiastic, I'm a student. I don't just do what everybody else thinks and tells me that I should do. I think for myself, I get the experience, and I'm able to share that with you. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up with you guys. So what did we learn in this video? We learned 5 things how to learn quicker and be the best version of yourself. Really quick. Get a coach or a mentor. Number 2, good coaches have a coach. Number 3, do everything they tell you to do until you realize they don't know what they're talking about. Number 4, learn from someone who you want to be like, but don't be a carbon copy of them. And number 5, confidence and enthusiasm. You guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I really do enjoy making these. We do these every single week. If you got value out of this video, please hit that like button. Any questions or comments, leave them down in the comment section below. And by all means, if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. I'm working to grow this channel. The more people I have subscribed, the more people I can put good, positive messages and information in front of, and the more people I can help, the more people we can help together, and we can change and transform a lot of the bull crap that's out there into good, positive information. Log on, watch a video, learn something, put it in action right now, and get results. That's the name of the game. Get results. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Until the next time, next video. We'll talk to you soon, guys. Take care.